Welcome, 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 and thank you for pushing that play button. This is MJ, aka Black Wall Street, the barber. And yes, that chair right there is waiting for you, Mr. or Mrs. You know, you may already have a barber or a stylist, but there's nothing wrong with having a strong backup just in case, okay? So, right about now, let's get into the video. I'm checking out the hair, looking. I already know. Okay, we're gonna start at the top once you all can see. Yeah, look at that. Yep, yep, yep. We're gonna cut all of that. Okay, now I start in the top as my guide because I'm gonna use 45-degree angles all the way around. So when I come out 45 degree on the hair, I'm gonna cut out what we call the point, and I know where to stop at because I'm going to stop at the bottom of my fingers as I am cutting my 45-degree angle and eliminating all the points in the haircut. Now I use a 45-degree angle because I want that tapered look from ear to ear and extreme taper at the nape area. So this is Tracy, my client. She saw one of my videos on my social media, which reminded her, hey, I see where he is. He's in a new spot. Let me go check him out. And I really appreciate her for coming in, as well as allowing me to tape her haircut. So I'm rounding it out in the top. See, I hate that I'm in the way right now so that you can't see, So I started lifting my arm up so that you can see exactly where I'm cutting at. Basically, this video is for not instructional information, but I give you some tips on what I'm doing. But I want the people to see this to understand that this is 30 plus years of being a master barber and stylist, and I can get the job done when it comes to haircut. Now, short haircuts has always been my favorite because to me, they are sexy, they are business. And many women look really good with a short haircut. Now, I focus on styling, but as you can see, you go to my IG. My IG is Black Wall Street 1968, where you have more examples of my barbering. And I'll post more videos of me barbering as well. But this is reinventing myself as I see the world of beauty industry evolving. And in this world, if you do not evolve, then you're going to be left behind. You're going to fade out because everybody is going for the new hotness, whether it's in barbering or it's in the cosmetology arena. Now, the reason why I know how to cut style hair as well as barbering, because when I was in school back in the late 80s, they taught us how to do exactly just that. Now here I'm winding out. See, I'm pulling my fingers at my 45-degree angle. I'm cutting my hair and I go underneath. That's flipping my hands over and under to capture the area that I'm in, to be easier for one, so that you can see me in this video and the direction that I'm cutting. So I go two ways. Now this is a cross cut right here. Right, what I'm doing when I'm lifting up the hair, I'm going and getting all the uneven hair from where we're cutting at a vertical. Now horizontally allows you to come in, and that's called checking the haircut, to make sure I have no points, there's no unevenness inside my haircut. But of course it's sped up so that, for your attention span, if it's not long enough, you can get in there and you can see what is going on. Now I go to the top. Now the top, I'm going to take the top part here and I'm going to blend it with that first short piece. I wish I'd have pointed it out so you can actually see where I'm blending it at, but I go to the front because what I'm going to do is go from in the top part from short and bring it down to its longest point in the front so that I could have movement in the front. So I lift up, and right in there is where I gather the back hair, part of the hair, as well as the hair in the front to meet and cut out those points. See, I mean, I just this is awesome. I love short hair. That's I concentrated on it for a reason, because they're so versatile, and people. Women, I found there's so many women, they look really good with short hair, and I just matched this style to the face of the woman. And look at there, cut them, look at there, I mean, that's and I now this is speeded up, but I still, basically when it comes to short haircuts, I move probably about as fast as, not as fast as this, of course, but I just know what I'm doing, and it's like second nature to me. I just spin her around so I can get the other side too. Those are always going to be the tricky part, is when you cut one side, now you got to make sure you match up the other side. And if you use that guide that you started in the top, like I started in the top, I can take and move side to side using that as my guide, and doing my 45-degree angle, I can match up both sides basically being the same, in here. Now, lift it up all the way around. I'm just checking, I see an area now that I need to get to, so I can do it. See how I pull my fingers up and how I angle the hair going up at that 45. That allows me to leave the front longer and my guide to be the shortest area on this haircut. For those that are barbers or stylists, young barbers and young stylists that really don't have your cutting technique down yet, this may assist you. And I know I'm going through it pretty fast, but hopefully that you can grab some idea of what I am doing. Like I said, this is really not an instructional video. This is for the people to know or to see, my ability, my creativity, to see that I can get the job done. And here we go. And the haircut is finished. Thank you for watching and tuning in. Like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel, and thank you for coming by my channel.